Welcome to the One Mindful Minute, your very oasis of daily well-being in the busy world. You may already know you have the power to transform your world, but have you fully tapped into it? In this podcast, I'll share how to unlock the power to enhance your life through the art of living well. With insightful interviews and guided practices, we'll uncover the secrets to inner calm and wellness. It is time to tune in and transform.
Welcome back to this episode. As promised in the previous episode, that I will be talking about food and how we eat food, and mindful eating is another word for it. And why do you need mindful eating? There are quite a few benefits to mindful eating. So number one is actually help you create better connection with food. So when you are mindful eating, you are allowing yourself to appreciate food more and develop a new mindset around eating and around food. You can engage your senses and you can savor each bite truly and take a moment to just really notice the taste, the texture, and the aroma of the food you're eating. I actually want to give an example of in my meditation class that I have done in the group. I happen to have this goji berry handy. I wasn't going to try to go get anything that's complicated than just goji berry. So I had a bag of goji berry with me, and I went in to teach my meditation class with a bag of goji berry. And I, asked for allergy, of course. We always want to, be careful with that, right? And as I hand out the goji berry, some people have never had goji berry before. They heard about the benefit of goji berry. They heard about it, but never had it. So I said, take as many berries as you would like, or take as little as you would like. So it's really interesting to see the amount of berries people are taking and pouring in their hands as they look at the berry and before they, put in their mouth and starting to taste it. So when we begin the meditation, I've asked everyone to just have the goji berry in their mouth and not try to suck on it, not like candy. Sometimes when we have candy, we do suck on the candy or cough syrup, right? And not try to suck on it, not try to chew on the berry. Just let it sit in your mouth, on your tongue, and just maybe close eyes or not close eyes. So that was the meditation, eating meditation that I have done with my group in the past. And it was such a success because everybody were totally surprised by how much they want to chew and how much they want to move it around in their mouth. And that is the next level of awareness. And that is why eating mindfully is crucial to our life, to our day-to-day living. And the next benefit of eating mindfully is it can help improve digestion. Like the example I just shared with you, by chewing your food, by spending a lot of time with the food in your mouth, chewing it until it become water, until it become the smallest bite that you can imagine. And then let it go down into the next digestion process. It will actually reduce the work in your stomach. So therefore, it will increase the or lower the digestion time in your stomach and will increase the function of the digestion. And nutrients can be absorbed a little bit quicker that way because everything is ready to go, right? Because you already chew everything in your mouth, and your stomach will feel a lot more peaceful. And this can actually reduce some of the gas or anything that could happen in your digestive system that might happen if you didn't chew too well. And the next benefit of mindful eating would be reducing stress and anxiety. Mindful eating can actually help you reduce stress and anxiety because it actually helps you to be more present in the moment and focus on your food. Because like I gave the example of like, having the goji berry in your mouth and just focusing on what's going on. And a lot of people have said they are more present with that practice than any other meditation practice because they haven't done, number one, because they haven't done it before. They haven't really paid attention. They usually eat and socialize. So they talk and then they drink and then they, get up and, serve other people. So many things are going on while they are eating versus mindful eating, where you actually focusing on just your food, what you are choosing and what you are chewing and what you are actually spending time and having a relationship with is your food. And the next benefit is weight loss. So mindful eating, mindfulness practice, mindful eating together can actually help you lose weight and maintain your healthy weight. If you don't want to lose weight, don't worry about losing weight, because when you incorporate mindful eating, you will stay and maintain your ideal weight easier because you're establishing the connection between your brain and your stomach. When you are full, you should stop eating, right? So, or stop eating before you actually feel full. And that is the goal. And that is the goal to support you to stay at your ideal healthy weight, whatever that is for you, depending on your weight, depending on your lifestyle, whatever it is that you prefer, you can attain that with mindful eating. And the next benefit is healthier relationship with food. Mindful eating can actually help you develop a better relationship with food by increasing the variety of foods that you eat and how you handling the craving of certain foods like potato chips or anything, sugar, dessert, sweet stuff, and creating a healthier response to food. So surprisingly, right? Who would ever known that you would have a relationship with the food that you intake on a daily basis? So if this is something new to you, please let me know in the comment or send me a message on either LinkedIn, Instagram, or even comment if you're watching on YouTube here. And of course, I would love to hear from you because this is a community of like-minded individuals. And I love to support you any way I can. So I would love to hear from you. So comment, let me know, connect with me, and maybe we can work together sometimes. The next benefit is better understanding of your very own hunger and fullness. So mindful eating can actually help you get in tune with your own hunger. Sometimes we feel like we are hungry, but we might just be thirsty. We might have not had enough liquid or water in our system. So we feel like the belly is, kind of empty and it's a little bit hungry. So this too can be somewhat confusing. So be aware of your feeling and sensation there. So when you mindful eating, you will know the difference between, am I hungry? Am I feeling a little thirsty? Or am I actually can use a little bit more food when you feel full, or you full because you drink a lot of water, etc., etc. So you can make wise choices of the food that you intake and, maybe what type of food and when to eat the food. And some people are really good at doing it with the schedule of like the morning. I have had my breakfast at 7:30 and now it's 12 and I'm going to have lunch because it's been this many hours and I haven't had anything yet. So that's really good. And that's another thing that can help you understand if you really lost touch with your own feeling of hunger and fullness. Just go by the hour, basically. And that's mindful eating as well when you set yourself on a schedule. And the next benefit would be emotion related. So mindful eating can actually help you identify and manage the food craving and the triggers, such as situation or emotion that can cause you to eat. Some people get stress from work, and guess what? They'll start eating because that's something else that they can put the focus on to take that stress away from their present moment. So, and that's the last thing we want to do, especially when we are trying to lose weight or staying at a healthy weight. And we want to be able to identify and recognize the food trigger and the craving and the emotion and situation that come with it that cause us to eat unnecessarily, really. So it's very important to watch out for is the emotion and the feeling when it comes to eating. And the next benefit would be acknowledging your thoughts. Mindful eating can actually help you think about what you like, what you don't like, or neutral feeling about certain foods, certain dishes without any judgment, which can help you make better decision when it comes to choosing food in your future meals. So you will know certain food that you enjoy, you will know certain food that you don't enjoy or neutral, but you like the benefit of the food and you know eating certain food will make you feel good. And I'm not talking about, let's have some sugar so we can get all energized and be happy. So I'm not talking about eating candy and sugar per se, but I hope you get the idea of where I'm trying to go with this. And mindful eating can be beneficial in so many aspects of life because we do eat, a couple of times at least a day, if not more. Some people have different schedule for food and the types of food that they consume. So I want you to start thinking about how you can incorporate mindful eating into your daily routine, whatever that looks like to you. I love to hear about it. Maybe it's planning your meal a little bit better and choosing food that's supporting you and energizing your energy, or maybe healing you. Like a lot of food are, depending on how you eat them, a lot of food are medicine. So how you eat them and when you eat them will be activating their property that benefits. So there are certain times you can benefit from certain things. You can eat food that balance your hormonal. You can eat food that build muscle. If you've been hitting the gym a lot, you probably have heard of protein supplements and so on. So these are the things that you want to consider when it comes to mindful eating. And of course, if you're going to the gym, you probably have some awareness of mindful eating already. And I want to bring it to the next level. Is it supportive to you? And the benefits that I just share with you, does any of those benefits that I share apply to you in, maybe one or two apply to you yet? And if not, maybe do some experiment and try to do some change in your eating, in your meals, in how you eat. Incorporate mindful eating into maybe a weekly plan of your meal of some sort. And that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you liked this episode, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I would love to hear from you of how you plan your meal and how you make your meal more mindful and how you make your eating more mindful, not just your meal, but your entire eating habits more mindful. Do you eat when you stress? Let me know. Maybe I can help you if that's the things you have been doing. Now, for some of you that you might argue with me that I travel a lot, I eat with my team, my work always cater food, I don't get to choose the food. I have a solution for you. So reach out. Maybe we can chat a little bit more. I won't cost you anything. I offer free consultations, so make sure you reach out to me and we'll have a casual chat to see where you're at and how I can support you on this mindful eating journey and overall mindfulness in your life. And I want to let you know that with all my heart, I create this community to support you and to be connected with you, the like-minded people who are searching for better quality in life through many areas of life, whether it be eating, living, de-stressing, traveling, anything that's including life, anything that's composed of life, your personal life or your work life. This is life. We have many facets in one life here. So if there's anything you would like to hear me cover or talked about or share some more tips and insight, please feel free to also send me a message either on LinkedIn or Instagram or comment on YouTube to let me know what you would like to hear, what you'd like me to cover, and I will be more than happy to get into those topics. And if I don't know the topic very well, I will search for the expert that I know to come on the show and help take care of that topic for all of us here, because again, it's a community and I want to invite you to join this community of like-minded individuals who are searching for natural healing in a lot of ways. And this is not just physical, it's all levels, spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical, you name it. So I love to hear from you, and I look forward to sharing more insights and some easy tips that you can incorporate again in the next episode. Be well. Love you.
Hope you've enjoyed this episode and inspired to take the next step in your wellness journey to building more resilient and effective days at home and at work. I want to invite you to get in touch with me to learn more about the customized wellness programs that could benefit your team, your organization, whether it be retreats, workshops, 21-day meditation challenge, you name it. Let us collaborate to supercharge your well-being today.